Welcome to the local community food centre here in Stratford, Ontario. My name's Kate and today we're going to be making nourishing chicken noodle soup. It's healthy and it's good for the soul. And hopefully, just maybe, we can inspire you to make some delicious food from the comfort of your own home. So, to make this wonderful soup that is not only healthy, nourishing and good for the soul, all you're going to need is basic ingredients: carrot, pepper and potato, some onion and garlic, and some broccoli. So broccoli, I'm going to tell you a little bit about broccoli. Broccoli is a cruciferous veggie. It comes from a family that includes cabbage, kale, radish, Brussels sprouts, and this is very nutritious. It's a power food. It's full of nutrients, particularly minerals such as calcium, magnesium, iron and potassium, and these are minerals that tend to be deficient in our diet. So we always want to get something like a cruciferous veggie into our food, hopefully every day. Also, we've got a little bit of soy sauce for flavour, some lemon juice, a little bit of honey, dash of honey, and we've got some chicken and some herbs and spices. We've got a little bit of ginger, oregano, and we've also got some chicken stock. Now in your recipe it does call for water, but you know, we're going to kick it up a notch and we're going to add some chicken stock. Best chicken stock is always homemade stock, but you can use tin stock, or you could use chicken cube, or even water if you wanted to. So I think we're ready to get started. Oh, one other ingredient: pasta. We need our noodles. So I'm just going to use spaghetti, but you could use curly whirly pasta or even rice pasta, whatever you want. Okay, so you ready to get going? Let's put our pot on medium heat. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, like a tablespoon. There we are, drizzle of oil. And we're going to get our garlic and onions going. Yes. And you're going to get those sizzling. It smells so good. And then we're going to add our veggies. So I've diced up potatoes, peppers and carrots. I like my carrots in little matchsticks, but you can do coins or whatever shape you fancy, and you can pop that in, and you're just gonna let it all sizzle for about 5 minutes. There we go. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Doesn't that look pretty? You always want to get a combination of colours and flavours into your food. And as I said, with the cruciferous veggies, you can always hide some kale or some greens into practically any dish. They're so rich in nutrients. And for me, I find the greens give me energy. Probably because of the iron content, but I always feel, you know, when I'm feeling a little bit low, I always put some greens in my food, or have, you know, a chopped salad with spinach or kale, or delicious greens. Okay, we're going to put a lid on and we're going to let that simmer for 5 minutes. Okay? And while that's simmering, I'm going to make a cup of ginger tea. I love ginger tea with a little bit of lemon. There we go. Turn that down a little bit. Just going to add a little bit more oil, prevent it from sticking. And that's been cooking for about 5 minutes. So now we're going to add our herbs and spices. So we got a little bit of fresh thyme. We actually grew this in our garden here at the local and dried it. Ginger and some oregano. We're going to pop that in and look at this. This is homemade chicken broth. We're going to pour in the homemade chicken broth. Recipe says 5 cups. I've got close to 6. I just didn't want to have any leftovers, so I increased the stock by about half a cup. Give it a good stir. There, it's already beginning to look like soup and it smells so good. So I'm going to put an extra ingredient in, a little bit of good energy. And we are going to add some honey, 1 tablespoon of honey, and some lemon juice, and some soya sauce, 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. There we are. Just going to give it a stir, and we're going to let it simmer for another 10 minutes. Okay, so our soup has been bubbling away for 10 minutes, and now we are going to add the final ingredients. We're going to add our broccoli and a cup and a half of chicken, shredded chicken, and some noodles. So I think I'm going to put in both, just for fun. Oh yeah, I like noodles in my soup. So we've got curly whirlies and we got spaghetti. Give it a good stir. And add a little bit of salt and pepper. Pepper. There. Looks delicious. And this is enough for about 6 to 7 nice bowls of soup. So you can always have leftovers and freeze it. I'm also going to add a little bit of nutmeg. And this is over and above the recipe. And it tastes so good. There we are. A little bit of nutmeg, just for flavour. And we're going to put the lid on and we're going to let it sit for 10 more minutes, and then we're going to come back and taste it. So this is my favourite time. This chicken noodle soup has been bubbling away for 10 minutes, and now I get to taste it. Ooh, very interesting. And I'm going to add a little bit more salt, and I'm going to put in some pepper. There we go. Give it a stir. Oh, Derek, you're going to love lunch today. That's looking so delicious. Oh, now this is an option. We're going to add, I like things spicy, so we're going to add some chili flakes right at the end. Just a teaspoon of chili flakes. And we are almost ready to eat. And Derek, you're going to have to be my date again today for lunch. Okay, I think we're ready to eat. And best way to serve this soup is with a delicious warm bread. So we've got some lovely bread here. Oh, thick, crusty bread. Nice and warm. half. Oh. Lovely bread. There we go. And I think we're ready to serve. Go. Lovely bread. 2 big bowls of nourishing chicken noodle soup. From everybody here at the local, please stay safe and well, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye.